Hey y'all, hey, what's up? It is tea time with your girl TG, the LPC. That is right. Welcome to Self Care Sunday. Self Care Sunday. So today we're going to be talking about creating a sacred Sunday routine. Creating a sacred Sunday routine. So first, I want to ask, what is your Sunday self-care routine? That can look like getting up, going to the gym. It could look like sleeping in, washing the car, things of that nature. We all have different sorts of self-care routines on Sunday. My self-care routine is I typically wake up. And so what I was going to do, actually, let me back up. I was going to wake up and take you guys through my day, but then I realized I don't really like strangers in my house like that. So I didn't want to walk y'all through my house because that was a little uncomfortable for me. So I'm going to walk you through it in words. So I wake up, I read, I pray, I worship. So whether it is me singing a worship song along myself, whether it is me listening to music, it differs depending upon the day and how I'm feeling. But those are the three things that I do. I'm always reading a scripture, always praying about it, and always getting some worship in. Then I get up and I actually go make my tea, which I do have because I always have my tea. That's why it's tea time. So I make my tea. I usually will make a shake or something of that nature, drink some water. I don't drink all of the roots right away. I kind of drink them throughout the day, depending upon what all I have going on. Then I get ready for church. So as I'm getting ready for church, I'm listening to worship music. I'm talking to my family, things of that nature. Of course, we're eating breakfast, so on and so forth. And then I go to church and I just bask in the presence of God, right? Once we finish that, we usually do something, some sort of a family dinner, whether we eat here at the house, whether we go out to eat as a family, whether it's the big family or just my family. There's a family dinner, and then we relax pretty much for the rest of the day. Sometimes we'll go for a walk. Sometimes we'll go to Whole Foods because we like to get their fruits and vegetables. Sometimes we will just sit here and kind of veg out, watch some TV. School's getting ready to start, so we'll be getting ready for the next day for those that are in school. Um, that's pretty much it. My Sundays are pretty relaxed, pretty low key, which is how I like them. Now, although I'm talking about my Sunday self care routine, I want to challenge you all. Anybody that knows me knows I believe in self care every day, right? I don't believe that we should do self care just once a week, but we should do it every day. And that can look like what I stated at the beginning of the video. You can um, go to the gym, right? You can take a walk. You can take a bubble bath. You can go to the spa. So self care doesn't have to include you spending any money, but it can, depending upon you, your finances, where you are. I don't want people to think that I have to spend a lot of money to take care of myself. I have to spend all day, or I have to take a trip to have self care. No, you can set aside 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever works for you and your family a day for you time, for you to regroup, for you to recover, and for you to start the day or the week. So on Sundays, I just really like to spend time with God. That is my thing. I think that that keeps me grounded, it keeps me sane, and it helps me to navigate the week. It helps me to navigate the day. It helps me to remain in balance and aligned because I know that when I'm not in balance and aligned, life gets crazy real fast. So, tell me what your self care routine is, your Sunday sacred self care routine. Tell me what that looks like. Walk us through it. Maybe other people watching this can get some tips, some pointers on how to create their self care routine. PG out.